Welcome back to the shortstorypodcast.com, where you hear fast-paced short stories and get a quick writing tip afterward. I'm your host, J.B. Wachowski, narrating a very human horror tale for you today. Episode 19. It was the Grizzly. Here's a modern horror tale for you. Sometimes you unexpectedly bite off more than you can chew. Two Mounties sat opposite Luke.
Let's go over this again, Luke. You and your family moved up here to get away from the city, right?
Sweating, Luke nodded his head affirmatively. That's right. The two Mounties sat there waiting for the explanation that most innocent victims usually gave. Instead, Luke showed no emotions during the questioning. This puzzled them. Everything Luke said seemed questionable, like he was holding something back. One of the Mounties calmly extrapolated.
Let's try something different. You claim the Grizzly you shot and killed had murdered your wife and children?
Well, that Grizzly had no trace of human blood on its claws, paw pads, mouth, or teeth. In fact, it had a stomach full of salmon. Staring down at his handcuffed hands, Luke growled, That's impossible. That Grizzly must have killed them. Did you see it kill them? The senior Mountie continued. We know you're lying about what happened. However, we don't know why you're lying. Did you kill your family? Where are their bodies? Perhaps another night in our cell will loosen your tongue. We'll finish our questioning in the morning. They returned Luke to his cell and clocked out for the night. From the jail steps, they noticed the full moon rising. The young Mountie started to ask, Do you think I'll confess in the morning? The loud howling of a wolf could be heard echoing from inside the jail. Oh! They drew their guns as they headed back inside. The senior Mountie sighed. I think not. The end. Today's quick writing tip. Sometimes writers presume too much about their readers' interest in their backstory. Often the prologue or the first chapter is based on the author's brain dump and is used to educate the reader about his story world. However, it is better to entertain the reader by staying focused and hinting at or mentioning only a historical event, recent action, or curiosity directly relating to the main characters. This will excite the reader to discover what happens next to the characters. I hope you enjoyed this quick writing tip today. Okay, that's a wrap. Thank you for listening to this episode of the shortstorypodcast.com. So you don't miss out on an episode, please take a moment to subscribe to the show and leave a nice review. Thank you for listening and have a great day.